こんにちは、ジャパニーズアモのミサです。Hey guys! Today I'm going to explain how to say why and because in Japanese and also the differences between から and ので、ですから and からです。So if you've been learning Japanese, you've probably heard these words どうして、なんで and なぜ. They all mean why, but it's quite important to know the differences between them. So なんで is basically only used in informal speech. So when you're talking to your friends and want to ask why, you can use the word なんで But when talking to friends, you can also use the word どうして and どうして is pretty useful because you can use this both informally and formally. You might still hear the word なんで in formal speech, but that's not very polite, so people generally should use the word どうして when talking formally. But there is also this なぜ, and I see a lot of students use this なぜ, but stop using it because this is a very formal word, and when I say formal, it doesn't mean it's polite. This なぜ is mainly used in academic essays, books, songs, or poetry. So if you ask your Japanese friend なぜ英語を勉強してる? For example, that sounds very weird and foreign. So in that sentence, you want to say どうして英語を勉強してる? Or なんで英語を勉強してる? For the sentence, why are you learning English? Or what are you learning English for? But if you're, for example, writing lyrics of a song, you can use the word なぜ. For example, なぜ君はそんなに遠いの? Something like that. You can also use the word 君 because it's a song. But if you're talking to a friend, use the word どうして or なんで. And also don't use the word 君 or あなた. But use the friend's name. So if I'm talking to あかりちゃん, for example, then I'll say あかりどうしてそんなに急いでるの? あかりどうしてそんなに急いでるの? What are you in such a hurry for? So yeah, it's pretty easy, right? You just basically put the word どうして or なんで at the beginning of a sentence when you want to compose why sentence. If you want, for example, ask me, why do you like Pikachu so much? Right? You just put the word why at the beginning and make the sentence, do you like Pikachu so much? So you guys already know how to say to like something. We say something が好き, right? Something が好き. So Pikachu が好き is how we say I like Pikachu. But you know, of course, Pikachu が好き can also mean you like Pikachu. Because we are asking a question, it's quite obvious that it's you that we're talking about, not why do I like Pikachu so much? It's like I'm so confused. So yeah, you say Pikachu が好き. But if you want to say that much, we use the word そんなに. So you'd say そんなに Pikachu が好き means do you like Pikachu that much? そんなに Pikachu が好き? And then at the beginning you say why? So the whole sentence would be どうしてそんなにピカチュウが好き? どうしてそんなにピカチュウが好き? Instead of どうして you can also say なんで as well and say なんでそんなにピカチュウが好き? And to make this sentence even more native-like, you can also add the particle の at the end and say どうしてそんなにピカチュウが好きなの? どうしてそんなにピカチュウが好きなの? So I've explained this no and particle quite a few times in different videos, but this no is used when you want the other person to explain, or when you explain something back, you also say no at the end. So this no is often used when you make this why sentence. So you probably would hear a lot of どうして blah 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 no when speaking informally. And when you look at this sentence, it says 好きなの, right? So do you see why we put the na? It's because 好き is an adjective. So when the last word in the sentence is an adjective, you need to keep that na when putting the no. So for example, why is it quiet? We say どうして 静かなのどうして静かなの So we've learned that when we use the adjective, we have to drop the na when there is no noun following, right? But when we use this no at the end, when you are asking for an explanation, you cannot get rid of the na. どうして静かなの or どうして好きなの Why do you hate it?The word hate is 嫌いな That's an adjective as well. So you want to say どうして嫌いなのどうして嫌いなの So when you put this no, so basically when you want to put the nuance of I will need to explain, you have to put the na back in for the adjective. In English it sounds quite weird, like I want you to explain, so tell me why. It kind of sounds a bit nosy or, it doesn't sound too good, right? But in Japanese, it's very common. If you listen to Japanese people talking, you will hear this no at the end, definitely. And this no is nothing to do with the possessive particle no. It's the same word or sound, but the usage is completely different. And also, if the sentence ends with a noun, you have to put the na in front of no as well. So for example, it's kind of a weird question, but if I say, why are you Japanese? Right? We'd say どうして日本人なのどうして日本人なの Why are you Japanese? But if you want to put an adjective or a verb, you don't have to put the extra na, you just put the no. So for example, a sentence like Why are you so cute? You'd say どうしてそんなに可愛いのどうしてそんなに可愛いの Or you want to say Why are you crying?You'd say どうして泣いてるのどうして泣いてるの So 泣いてる comes from the verb 泣く to cry, right? And then 泣く you put that in the te form 泣いて and then you put いる to make it the present continuous form, like doing something right now. So 泣いている but to make it more informal, you say 泣いてる right? So どうして泣いてるの like why are you crying? Here, remember that you cannot put the must form. You never say どうして泣いてますの It sounds ridiculous. If you want to make this sentence formal, right? But still put the nuance of tell me why. You say どうして泣いているんですかどうして泣いているんですか So 泣いてる is still in the informal way of doing something right now. But instead of the no, we put んですか So it's not just ですか It's んですかんですか泣いているんですか When you actually pronounce the whole thing, you don't want to say 泣いているんですか or something. You want to say 泣いているんですか泣いているんですか But this lesson is not really for this no or んですか so we'll move on. Basically, when you want to say why, use the word なんで or どうして And now let's learn how to say because that's more important and a bit more difficult. So there are two types of sentences. When you want to make a sentence like I'm watching TV because I'm bored. So you use the because in the middle of a sentence. And also when you just say because blah 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 without saying what you're doing. So for example, I'm watching TV, that's obvious, and someone says, why are you watching TV? どうしてテレビ見てるの? Right? It's kind of aggressive, but どうしてテレビ見てるの? And I would say, because I'm bored. So you don't have to say, because I'm bored, I'm watching TV. It's obvious and someone knows that I'm watching TV, so I don't have to repeat the I'm watching bit. First, we'll learn how to use this because in the middle of a sentence. So in Japanese, there are two words that can be translated as because. One is kara, another one is node. So the main difference between kara and node is that node sounds more formal. There is more to it, but I'm gonna explain it in a bit. So first we'll use kara. Node sounds more formal, but kara can still be used in formal speech. But if you're talking to your friends or family, basically when you want to sound informal or casual, only use the word kara. Kara, because node is not used when you talk to your family or friends. Since kara is always used in the informal speech, let's try to use kara in the informal sentence. So a sentence like, I'm hungry because I went to the gym. If you look at the English sentence, you say, I'm hungry because I went to the gym. You say the reason in the second clause, so you say the reason after saying I'm hungry. But in Japanese, we put the reason first. So you want to say I went to the gym and then the word for because, which is kara, and then I'm hungry. So the sentence would look like I went to the gym kara I'm hungry. A lot of people translate kara as so because that flows better in English, right? But kara actually means because, and we just put the reason first. And also another common mistake with this kara is that they say kara and the reason, but we say reason and then kara. Remember that in Japanese we always put like the particle after the thing that wants to be indicated. So like when we say this is a pen, we say kore wa pen desu, not wa kore pen desu, right? You make sure to put the particle, in this case because, kara, after the thing that you want to connect with. So you say reason, kara, and then what. So now we want to make the sentence because I went to the gym informally. So if you haven't learned the te form, this lesson might be hard, but if you have, then how do you conjugate the verb to go into the te form? So to go is iku, right? Iku, and the te form of iku is itte, itte. And from the te form we can easily make the past tense for the informal speech. So we change the te into ta, so itte becomes itta, then that means went informally, right? So the rest, I went to the gym. So to the gym, how do you say that? Remember, we don't say to the gym like in English. The order is the gym, to. So we say ジムに行った、ジムに行った。So that's how we say went to the gym. But if you want to say because I went to the gym, we'd say ジムに行ったから、ジムに行ったから。So ジムに行ったから I'm hungry. Do you know how we say that? お腹が空いた。お腹が空いた。So the whole sentence would be ジムに行ったからお腹が空いた。ジムに行ったからお腹が空いた。So in English you can say I'm hungry because I went to the gym, but also you can say I went to the gym so I'm hungry, right? So when you look up the word so, you might get the word だから。だから and you might make a sentence like ジムに行っただからお腹が空いた This is grammatically correct, but Japanese native speakers would just say ジムに行ったからお腹が空いた So yeah, から means because and だから means so だから can be only used at the beginning of a sentence. It's not very natural to end the first sentence like ジムに行った finish and then start with だから It just flows better if you say ジムに行ったからお腹が空いた So when do we use だから だから is used in a situation where you'd say that's why in English. So like someone just found out that I got a Hogwarts acceptance letter and the person is likeホグワーツ入学許可証届いたの？ホグワーツ入学許可証届いたの？ And I'm like, だから仕事を辞めた。だから仕事を辞めた。Yep, that's why I quit my job. Something like that. Alright, so let's try a few more this kara sentences informally. For example, I'll be playing a game all day because I bought a new game. In English you can also say I bought a new game so I'll be playing all day. But anyway, in Japanese you have to say because I bought a new game first and then I will be playing game all day. First you want to say the reason and then kara to indicate that what I just said was the reason. I bought a new game. How do you say that informally? So to buy, 買う and the past tense of to buy is 買った、買った So new game we say 新しいゲーム、新しいゲーム。So you say 新しいゲームを買った。新しいゲームを買った。And then you want to say what I just said is the reason that you want to say から。新しいゲームを買ったから。新しいゲームを買ったから。And then you say I'll be playing all day. So in English you say I'll be playing. You just use the dictionary or playing form and that means I'll be playing. So to say to play a game, you can just say ゲームをする。ゲームをする。And you know how we say all day? 一日中。一日中。If you want to say all night, you can say 一晩中。一晩中。But yeah, all day. 一日中。And then to play a game. ゲームをする。So the whole sentence would be 新しいゲームを買ったから一日中ゲームをする。新しいゲームを買ったから一日中ゲームをする。If you struggled with the word order here, remember that you have to put the verb at the end of each clause. So first we had this clause, I bought a new game. And then there was the second clause, I will be playing. So in each sentence, the main verb, we got two verbs, right? The main verbs have to be at the end. We said 新しいゲームを買った。買った was the end of the first clause before から。And then again, you said 一日中ゲームをする。する is a verb, so we had to put that at the end. Alright, what about a sentence like I'm learning Japanese because I love anime? So first you have to say because I love anime again, and then I'm learning Japanese. So how do you say I love anime? アニメが大好き。アニメが大好き。So you think アニメが大好きから is alright, but it's not. When connecting this から with an adjective or a noun, you have to put da in between. 大好き is actually an adjective, right? 大好きな. We have to change that na into da. So 大好きだから is how we say because I love. 大好きだから. So アニメが大好きだから because I love anime. So other examples would be like, if you want to say, for example, because it's quiet, you'd put the word quiet and then から, right? And how do you say quiet? 静かな。静かな. It's again an adjective, right? So instead of 静かから or 静かなから, we have to say 静かだから。静かだから or if you want to say because Mount Fuji is beautiful, then you say 富士山は beautiful から right? 富士山は beautiful から So beautiful we say きれいなきれいな Again it's an adjective, so we would say 富士山はきれいだから富士山はきれいだから Don't get confused here because I said だから has to be at the beginning of sentence. If you want to say that's why or so, you would say だから only at the beginning of a sentence. But this adjective だから, this だ is just connecting an adjective and から. So it doesn't mean that's why. So it doesn't mean quiet, that's why. It means because it's quiet. And this same rule applies for a noun. You want to say because I'm Japanese. I'm Japanese. We either say 私は日本人 or just 日本人, right? You want to say because I'm Japanese, you say 日本人 and then から. But in between you have to put だ. So 日本人だから because I'm Japanese. So for example, 日本人だから寿司が好き。日本人だから寿司が好き。Because I'm Japanese, I like sushi. Or because Harry Potter is a wizard, he can use the magic, for example. Then you'd say ハリー・ポッターは wizard だから he can use the magic. Wizard we say 魔法使い。魔法使い。Like 魔法 means magic and 使い comes from the verb 使う to use, so like magic user, 魔法使い. So, ハリーポッターは魔法使い. And since 魔法使い is a noun, you have to say だから。ハリーポッターは魔法使いだから。ハリーポッターは魔法使いだから。魔法が can use. Do you remember how we said can use? To use is 使う and the potential form, if you haven't learned it, go watch my lesson. You change the last u into える, then that means can. So 使える is how we say can use. And when we use the potential form, instead of the o particle, we use the ga particle. So it's better to say 魔法が使える. 魔法が使える. So we can say something like ハリーポッターは魔法使いだから魔法が使える。ハリーポッターは魔法使いだから魔法が使える。Yeah, so make sure to remember this noun or adjective だから and the adjective verb から when talking informally. Formally, it's pretty easy. You just put des or mas and then kara, so you don't really have to worry, but we will get to that in a bit. So going back to the sentence, because I love anime, I'm learning Japanese. We say アニメが大好きだからアニメが大好きだから and then learning Japanese. 日本語を勉強してる。日本語を勉強してる。You learn in Japanese for a different reason, like because I love Japanese food, I'm learning Japanese, then you say Japanese food が大好きだから日本語を勉強してる。So Japanese food, you can either say 日本料理、日本料理、日本 means Japan, 料理 means cuisine or cooking as an act, 日本料理 or more commonly we say 和食 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 and that means Japanese food or you can even say 日本の食べ物日本の食べ物 but 日本の食べ物 could mean just food generally in Japan, like it might not be a meal, so like you're talking about specific ingredients that we only have, whilst if you say 和食 or 日本料理 it's like the cooked meal, so like sushi or okonomiyaki, like specific meals, whilst 日本の食べ物 it could mean just 日本の魚 Japanese fish or 日本の野菜 Japanese vegetable, you know what I mean? So depending on what you want to say, change that. But let's say you love the Japanese cuisine. You can say 和食が大好きだから日本語を勉強してる。和食が大好きだから日本語を勉強してる。Or if you want to make a sentence like a lot of Japanese people learn Korean because K-pop is popular. You want to say because K-pop is popular first. The sentences look like K-pop は popular から right? K-pop, we just say K-pop. The word you have to be careful is the word popular. And to be popular is an adjective in Japanese. Do you know? 人気な、人気な. So K-pop は人気 and then what do we put in front of から? だから. K-pop は人気だから. And then finally we can say a lot of Japanese people learn Korean. If you want to say a lot of Japanese people, there are two ways. You can either say たくさんの日本人 or 多くの日本人多くの日本人 I would say たくさんの日本人 sounds more informal. 多くの日本人 can be still used in informal speech, but mainly used when speaking formally. So when you want to speak formally, maybe stick to 多くの日本人. But if you're talking to your friends, just feel free to use たくさんの日本人. Anyway, let's use たくさんの日本人 because we are trying the informal speech. So たくさんの日本人は and then learning Korean. So Korean. So as the country, South Korea, we say 韓国, 韓国. And the language, Korean, we say 韓国語, 韓国語. たくさんの日本人は韓国語を learning, 勉強してる. たくさんの日本人は韓国語を勉強してる。So the whole sentence, because K-pop is popular, a lot of Japanese people learn Korean. K-pop は人気だからたくさんの日本人は韓国語を勉強してる。K-pop は人気だからたくさんの日本人は韓国語を勉強してる。Yeah, so if a noun or non-adjectives comes right before kara, make sure to put the da. If an adjective or verb come, then don't worry about the da. You just say adjective kara or verb kara. ピカチュウは可愛いから好き or 暑いから T シャツを着る。眠いからもうすぐ寝る。たくさん泣いたから目が赤くなった。Now let's learn how to say because in formal speech. So for the informal speech, you just stick to kara and you're fine. But for the formal speech, you might see two ways for because. You might see ですから or ますから or you see plain form ので。So if you use a textbook, probably the textbook will teach you the mascara or descara because that's quite easy. Once you've learned the mas form, you can just say mascara to make the sentence. But this mascara or descara could be kind of rude if you're speaking formally or trying to sound polite. So if you're speaking formally or politely, especially to your elders or bosses, then it's actually safer to stick to node. If you're talking to neighbors or kind of friendly senpai or your friends' moms or even colleagues that are kind of like friends, descara, mascara are fine. And also a sentence is like, let's do something because blah blah blah. When you say this let's sentence, you do normally say blah blah mascara or blah blah descara, and then you say masho, like let's do something. Let's open the window because it's hot. We would say 暑いですから窓を開けましょう。暑いですから窓を開けましょう。Here using ですから actually sounds better than 暑いので窓を開けましょう。Although 暑いので窓を開けましょう is fine. It just sounds better if you use ですから or ますから when you use this let's form ましょう。But when you want to make a sentence like I will not go to a class because I'm not feeling well. In this sentence, if you use kara, it kind of ends up sounding rude, even if you say mascara or descara. So especially when the cause is because of me or when it's my fault, something happens, it's definitely better to stick with node. For example, because I lost the key, everyone couldn't get inside. I was late because the train didn't come. The train didn't come, not because of me, but I'm still late. So when you want to take the blame or when you say sorry, it's definitely better to use node. So let's make the sentence I will not go to a class or I will not go to school because I'm not feeling well. So we still have to put the reason first, even if we use this node, which means because. And so you say I'm not feeling well, node. So I'm not feeling well, you can say 体調が悪い。体調が悪い。You can say 元気じゃない but 元気じゃない could mean that my mood is not good, so I'm not so good. It doesn't mean I'm not well. Or if you say おばあちゃんは元気じゃない then that sounds like, my mom is not doing well. But if you are just feeling sick, mainly temporarily, I just ate weird food and I'm not feeling well, then you say 体調が悪い. Also if you call a cold or something, you say 体調が悪い。体調が悪い. Because I could be 元気じゃない if I couldn't pass the exam, but I wouldn't be 体調が悪い unless I'm so depressed that I'm gonna vomit, that sort of level. Yeah, 体調が悪い is more to do with the health. So 体調が悪い or you can say 体調が良くない。体調が良くない。So you can say 体調が悪いので So because I'm not doing well. 体調が悪いので I'm not going to a class. You'd say 授業に行きません。 授業に行きません or I will not go to school 学校に行きません学校に行きません or if you wanna make it sound like physically cannot go because I'm feeling so horrible then you can say 体調が悪いので授業に or 学校に行けません So you use the negation of the potential form or the can form 行けます行ける is I can go and 行けません is cannot go So 体調が悪いので学校に行けません is like I physically cannot go whilst 体調が悪いので学校に行きません That's more like I will not go because I'm not feeling well so I choose not to Here, if you instead say 体調が悪いから学校に行けません That doesn't sound good Even if you put this and say 体調が悪いですから学校に行けません It sounds bad We think から is used for subjective reason and ので for objective reason but that explanation is kind of confusing because like I'm not trying to be subjective but I'm just telling the fact but it still sounds bad Just know that ですから or ますから shouldn't be used when you're doing something not so great So like not going to school is not great, right? Also, if you're talking formally, like you're telling that to your teacher or your boss, you shouldn't use ですから or ますから If you're talking to your friends or your mom though, you can just say 体調が悪いから学校に行かない体調が悪いから学校に行かない So when speaking informally, you don't have to worry about this から is rude or ので is good Use から and that's totally fine. You don't sound rude at all. But if you are talking formally, so if you are meant to sound polite about it, like, you know, you don't want to be blunt and say, yeah, I'm not feeling well, I'm not going. You know, you don't want to be like that. You want to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I would love to go, but I cannot go because I'm not feeling well. You use the ので。体調が悪いので行きません。So it's usually quite safe to go with ので Let's try to make a sentence I'm late because the train was late Again, because you kind of did something bad You didn't mean to but you were still late You want to use ので not から So first we want to say because the train was late The word for train we say 電車 And when you say something is late You normally say something が遅れる Something が遅れるSorry for the late reply. We would say 返事が遅れてすみません or 返事が遅くなってすみません遅くなる and 遅れる You can use both. Anyway, 電車が遅れたので電車が遅れたので That's how you say it. Because the train was late. And then you say I'm late. If you are saying that on the phone, like you're still on the way, you haven't arrived yet, you'd say 遅れます like I will be late. I'm already late. 遅れます Or if you are already there and explaining why you're late, then you say 遅れました遅れました Like I'm already here but I'm late. Then 遅れました Whilst if you are late and still on the way to get there, you say 遅れます遅れます It's in the future tense. So 電車が遅れたので遅れました Alright, let's try on the sentence. Everybody couldn't get in because I lost the key. Again, it's bad. You use ので Not just because it's bad, but if you're talking to your boss, like I said, if you need to sound formal and polite, you have to use ので If you're talking to your friend, like, everyone couldn't get in because I lost the key, you know, to your friend, you just use から But here, just imagine that I was in charge of the key of the company or school and I lost it. I'm explaining that to my boss or something. Then I'll use ので So, because I lost the key, we say 鍵 And to lose something, we say something をなくす Something をなくす So, 鍵をなくす is how we say to lose a key. But you want to say I lost a key, so it has to be in the past tense. なくす becomes なくした、right? なくした。So 鍵をなくしたので and then you say everybody couldn't get in. You say みんな for everybody and couldn't get in. So we have to make the potential or the can form. So to get in, to enter, we say 入る、入る。Although 入る has an いる at the end, it's an exception. So we have to treat it more like other ending verbs. So you change the u into える. So 入れる is the correct form, not 入られる. So 入れる. And then the must form of 入れる is 入れます。入れます。So 入れません is cannot get in, but 入れませんでした is could not get in. 入れませんでした。So you'd say みんなが入れませんでした。Everybody couldn't get in. みんなが入れませんでした。So the whole sentence would be 鍵をなくしたので You can also even say 私が鍵をなくしたので like I lost the key. 私が鍵をなくしたのでみんなが入れませんでした。私が鍵をなくしたのでみんなが入れませんでした。So here you say 鍵をなくしたから or 鍵をなくしましたからみんなが入れませんでした。It sounds bad. People wouldn't like it. Take the blame, damn it. Yeah, so remember that when you want to sound formal and polite, you use the ので, right? But ので usually only takes the plain form. So you say 遅れたのでなくしたので or 行くので話すので and then the second clause should be in the formal speech. The must form or です鍵をなくした is in the simple past tense or the informal past tense and then ので makes it formal again. So 鍵をなくしたので入れませんでした So ませんでした we use the formal speech. That's important. And with this ので right, if you put a verb you just put ので but when you put an adjective or a noun, for noun you put the extra な for an adjective you keep the な there so it would look like an adjective なので or noun なので so it's just like the から needed だ to connect with noun and adjective for ので you have to put な so for example because I'm Japanese we would say 日本人なので日本人なので or you want to say like because my father is English I speak English then you say 父がイギリス人なので英語が話せます父がイギリス人なので英語が話せます or you want to say because the library is quiet I can study well so 図書館は静かなのでよく勉強できます図書館は静かなのでよく勉強できます Yeah, so just be careful with those. And if you want to sound very formal for the sentence, because I like Japan, I'm studying Japanese, for example. Then you say 日本が好き for I like Japan, right? So 日本が好き and then 好き is an adjective. So we say 好きなので日本が好きなので and then you say 日本語を勉強しています日本が好きなので日本語を勉強しています So this sentence is perfect when you want to sound very formal and polite in front of your boss But it's not wrong to say 日本が好きですから日本語を勉強しています It just sounds less formal but it's not wrong Since this is nothing to do with taking the blame Using ですから here is fine You're just explaining why you're studying Japanese Not like why you're late or why you lost the key. I mean, I would still use なので if I'm talking to my boss. But if you're just talking to your neighbor or your colleague, you can use ですから. Okay, so I said that the reason has to come at the beginning of a sentence in Japanese, right? And that is correct if you're writing a sentence. That is also preferred when speaking. But sometimes you just don't say the reason first. When you're speaking, sometimes, the reason doesn't come straight away. So for example, 日本語を勉強してます 日本が好きですから that happens. So like if you're writing, it's better to say 日本が好きですから日本語を勉強しています。But sometimes you want to say, hey, I'm learning Japanese. Oh, because I like Japan. You know, sometimes you can't just get the words right. パーティーに一人で行く友達がいないから。You know, you can add the reason afterwards. If we are in a hurry, we say 急いで急いで and I realize, oh, I didn't say the reason. I would say, 急いで急いでバスが5分後に来るから。So 急いで急いでバスが5分後に来るから。That's fine. So like when writing, it's of course better to say バスが5分後に来るから急いで。But you know, nobody is perfect. So when speaking, this sort of thing happens and you don't have to worry about that. Now I'm going to explain the differences between ですからand からです because it's a quite common mistake. So in Japanese, if someone asks like, why are you learning Japanese? And you want to say, because I love Japan. Yeah, you don't have to repeat I'm learning Japanese because I love Japan. You can just say because I love Japan, right? In that case, you'd say 日本が大好きですから。日本が大好きですから。That's for the formal speech. If you want to make it informal, you just say 日本が大好きだから。日本が大好きだから。So you can leave the sentence like that. And that's full answer. 日本が大好きですから。or 日本が大好きだから or someone says 足が速いですね足が速いですね You run so fast. We say the legs are fast 足 legs 速い fast 足が速いですね Wow, you run fast. And I could say 毎日走りますから毎日走りますから because I run every day. So you can just say the reason and then から just like we did for the normal sentence. Just imagine that you'd connect I run fast after saying 毎日走りますから But you don't have to repeat that sentence. Or if someone says 日本語が上手ですね日本語が上手ですね Wow, your Japanese is good. And I would say 毎日勉強していますから毎日勉強していますから because I've been studying Japanese every day. Or again, if you want to make this informal, like someone says 日本語上手だね日本語上手だね and I could say 毎日勉強してるから毎日勉強してるから when we just say the reason, it doesn't have to be always ですから or ますから you can use the informal speech as well. So normally you can just end the sentence with からand that's fine for explaining the reason. But there are some situations where it's better to say blah blah からですblah blah からです So leaving the から at the end is good when you're having a normal conversation. But when you are doing an interview, like job interview, or when you are explaining facts, or when you're teaching something, it's better to say blah blah からです when speaking formally. So for example, if someone says, why do you want to go to Japan? どうして日本に行きたいですかどうして日本に行きたいですか If you're just having a conversation with someone, even with your boss, you'd say 日本が好きですから日本が好きですから putting から at the end. If you're doing a job interview or jet program interview, it might be better to say 日本が大好きだからです日本が大好きだからです So first, the reason why this sentence is bad is because you actually end the sentence with this. When you wanna end the sentence properly, you say 日本が大好きだからです It sounds formal, but also kind of robotic at the same time. So like, it's great for the interview because you want to sound formal and smart and correct. When you're talking to people, I think 好きですから sounds better. Anyway, if you want to do this blah blah からです like the right interview speech one, then you can only put the plain form in front of this から. So you can't say 日本が好きですからです it sounds weird repeating this. You have to say 日本が好きだからです. So we apply the same rule when using から for the informal speech. You might be getting confused a bit because だから is normally for informal speech, but when we do this interview speech one, then we say 好きだからです. We put this and that makes it formal again. Remember that you can only put the plain form. So on the interview, someone says, Why do you like Pikachu? どうしてピカチュウが好きですか? Normally you'd say ピカチュウは可愛いですから。ピカチュウは可愛いですから。So that is softer and nicer ending with this から. But at the interview, I want to sound official even when I'm talking about Pikachu. So I would say ピカチュウは可愛いからです。ピカチュウは可愛いからです。I don't say ピカチュウは可愛いですからです。I say ピカチュウは可愛いから and then this. So basically for doing an interview, use the informal way of because sentence and then put this at the end. So when using a verb, someone says, Why are you so good at Japanese? Like どうして日本語がそんなに上手ですか? At the interview, I would say, because I'm learning Japanese every day. And this I'm learning bit, the verb has to be in the plain form. 知っているの知っています. So every day, 毎日日本語を勉強している is how we say like I'm learning Japanese every day informally, right? But if you add からです then that is formal again. So 毎日日本語を勉強しているからです because I'm learning Japanese every day, period. So yeah, that's good for the interview speech. And also when I'm teaching something, especially a fact, like historical fact, I would say blah blah からです. So I can't come up with an example, but for example, let's say someone was assassinated because this person was hated by everyone or something, right? I would say this person was assassinated first. So この人は暗殺されました. この人は暗殺されました. And because this is a historical fact, I don't have to make it sound nice and soft. I would do the interview speech one and say 嫌われていたからです。嫌われていたからです。So 嫌われる is like to be hated, and then 嫌われていた was hated, and then からです。Boom, period. It's like historical fact. So I don't have to say 嫌われていましたから. That is also fine, but it doesn't really suit the teaching speech. It's the same if you're teaching the math or science. Most teachers would explain the reason like blah blah からです blah blah からです. So when you're telling a fact, you usually use this からです at the end. But this から and からです sound similar and you think it's interchangeable. Sometimes it's not. So for example, someone says 道混んでますね. The road is busy, isn't it? And then if I say 休日ですから, 休日ですから, that sounds perfect. But if I say 休日だからです, 休日だからです, I would probably be very much hated by the person who said 道混んでますね. So the differences between them. If I say 休日ですから, it doesn't just mean because, but it also can be used like, it's holiday, isn't it? So we both already know that it's a holiday, but I'm saying it's a holiday, it's busy. So 休日ですから is perfect. But if I say 休日だからです, like telling a fact, then it sounds like I'm thinking that the other person doesn't know. It kind of sounds like because it's a holiday, duh. So this からです could sound rude because it kind of does have a nuance of duh. Or if someone says 息子さん頭がいいですね. 息子さん頭がいいですね. Or your son is so smart. If I say いつも勉強していますから, いつも勉強していますから, or he's always studying, that's fine. If I say いつも勉強してるからです, いつも勉強してるからです。Because he's studying every day. Duh. It sounds quite rude. Or another example. 田中くんモテるよね. He's so popular, isn't he? And then I say, 田中くんはかっこいいから。or 田中くんはかっこいいですから。That's fine. It's like, oh, because he's cool, isn't he? But if I say, 田中くんはかっこいいからです。田中くんはかっこいいからです。Putting the des at the end, the interview speech one, then it sounds like, well, you may not know, but that's because he's good looking. So it's like, I know that. So yeah, かっこいいですから. Like, oh, he's handsome, isn't he? Well, it's かっこいいからです. Because he's handsome. Duh. Or someone says, 暑いですね. It's hot, isn't it? And I can say, 夏ですから。It's summer, isn't it? But if I say 夏だからです。夏だからです。It's like, well, you might not know, but because it's summer at the moment, so it's quite annoying if someone says that. So you have to be careful. You can do this ですから or ますから to mean like because it's this, isn't it? But I'm saying that like we already know that, but that's why was からです. It's like, well, you probably don't know, but it's because of this. So it sounds robotic, and also because it's like telling a fact. It sounds like the other person doesn't know that fact. Yeah, so this lesson was really long, but I hope this lesson was helpful, and if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and also please consider supporting me on Patreon, because that really helps me create more lessons. Alright, thank you for watching. じゃあまたね。バイバイ。